Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Mass Effect. In the last episode, we obtained for our squad Grunt, the Warlord Akia's one perfect, pure Krogan. Curious to see what he's like in battle. This episode, well, we're doing something quite different. If we approach the galaxy map...
The Illusive Man wishes to speak to you in the debriefing room, Commander.
Interesting. If we actually try and use the map itself...
Change of plans, Commander. Urgent message coming in from the Illusive Man. Patching him in through the comm room.
So, it looks like we need to have a chat with the Illusive Man. He's also on the list, along with Arya, a relatively famous voice actor. See if you can recognize who the Illusive Man is.
Shepard, I think we have them. Horizon, one of our colonies in the Terminus systems, just went silent. If it isn't under attack, it soon will be. Has Mordin delivered the countermeasure for the Seeker swarms?
Not yet.
Let's hope he works well under pressure. There's something else you should know. One of your former crew, Ashley Williams, she's stationed on Horizon.
Last I knew, Ash was Alliance. Why is she out in the Terminus systems?
Officially, it's an outreach program to improve Alliance relation with the colonies. But they're up to something. And if they sent Chief Williams, it must be big. Perhaps you should take it up with her.
The Collectors just happened to pick a colony with one of my former crew. I don't buy it.
It shouldn't be a surprise the Collectors are interested in you, especially if they're working for the Reapers. They might be going after her to get to you.
Send the coordinates. We'll head straight there.
This is the most warning we've ever had, Shepard. Good luck.
Joker, set a course for Horizon. I've got to go see the Professor.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Tell me you have something.
Yes.
I just want to say at this point, where did we get a live Seeker from? Because the only place we come across them is Freedom's Progress. I'm pretty sure there weren't any there. This is interesting though, and I'm going to show these off when I get a chance. You will notice this is different to the normal loading screen. This is showing us specifically part of the colony of Horizon and zooming in on key areas of interest. Certain missions have unique loading screens, and I'll kind of show them where they are a thing.
Lilith, we've got a problem.
Still can't calibrate the targeting matrix?
Those defense towers are useless if we don't figure it out.
Sorry, Chief. Getting our comm systems back online takes priority.
Yeah. Okay. Surprised people haven't tried to blame that one on me, too.
People out here don't trust the Alliance. It's nothing personal. What is that?
Get everyone to the safe house. I'll cover you! Run!
assuming control.
I love this mission because, boy, is this when it starts getting interesting. We'll take with us Mordin. You don't have to take Mordin, but it makes a lot of sense considering he's the one who's come up with the cure, well, the countermeasure for the Seeker Swarms. And we'll take Grunt. He wants to see if our fight's worthwhile. Good first-hand experience of exactly what we're up against. Now for myself, I've got some points to spend, so I will bring Incinerate up to 3rd level. That could be quite handy. Mordin, I think, he's all spent up. Grunt has 2 powers, both of which we've seen before. Concussive Shot, same as what Garrus has, and Incendiary Ammo, which Jacob has. I will bring a Concussive Shot up to number 3. I'll bring Incendiary Ammo up to 2. And I'll bring his squad talent, which is Berserker Ammo, so it just gives him more health, more weapon damage, and makes him regenerate health, because he's a Krogan. They do that. Up to level 2. Weapons-wise, Grunt uses assault rifles, and shotguns. So I'll have him bring both of them, and I'm going to stick with the good old arc projector.
Mordin, you sure these armor upgrades will protect us from the Seeker Swarms?
Certainty impossible, but in limited numbers, should confused detection make us invisible to swarms. In theory.
In theory?
Experimental technology. Only test is contact with Seeker Swarms. Have to test them in person. Should be exciting.
I love Mordin's definition of exciting. Make sure our weapons are still rigged up the same way they were on Callus. I think they are with, yep. Disruptor on the main sniper and Cryo on these. Disruptor ain't particularly useful here. You won't be fighting much with shields, but yes. This is one of my favourite missions in the game because, as you can see, we're up against the Collectors. And it's great after so long of knowing our overall mission is stop the Collectors, but we've been almost distracted by the whole gathering squad mates thing. It's great to finally take the fight to them. So Collectors. If they have any kind of defences, they have biotic barriers rather than shields. Fun thing about biotic barriers, I think I have pointed this out before, but they're actually vulnerable to concussive shot, because concussive shot is like an impact thing that Grunt is capable of doing when he's not already out of powers. But I have Incinerate and Mordin has Incinerate, which is good against the Collectors generally, because they have an annoying tendency to regenerate health. Oh, that assassin is proving problematic. When he pokes his head out, let's have... Oh, Grunt, really... using up all your powers. But what is quite effective against barriers is what I'm currently using, submachine guns. Oh, I used bloody AI hacking on him. I keep making that bloody mistake. So I'll be using quite a lot this episode of submachine guns because it's actually quite handy against barriers. And I just want to, at this point, as someone who works on insects research-wise for a living, I really just want to praise the design on the Collectors and on the Seeker Swarms as well. I think both look fantastic. And that scene at the beginning of this mission where the woman is, like, paralyzed with the Seekers, like, crawling on her face. I like insects, as I say, and that's still a bit ugh for me. I know some people for whom that...
Commander, we're getting all interference. Can't maintain it.
Collector ship disrupting communications.
We're on our own now.
Yeah, that kind of, like, being paralyzed and having, like, insects on you. I know so many people for whom that would just be the 100% nightmare scenario. And yeah, because we've only really seen them from still images before, like video. But yeah, the collectors are very insectile in their design, which I think is great. The assassins have those annoying particle rifles, which are a really dangerous weapon. And who recognizes these bad boys from Mass Effect 1? Husks. They're quite easy to take care of because they break quite easily. Cryo ammo is particularly effective against them. But anything that destabilizes them in any way will tend to break them apart. So, for example, concussive shot's quite good against them. Biotic powers like throw and pull are very handy against Husks.
Those things look like the husks that Geth used on Eden Prime.
Husk technology.
Then your Illusive Man was right. Collectors must work for the Reapers.
As they say, Husks being here provides a fairly conclusive link to the Reapers, because that's the only time we've seen that. Well, I mean, we've seen the Geth using the technology, but it's clearly Geth technology. Reaper technology, even. There's a dead collector here, which has a heavy skin weave, a bit of research on it, which is quite nice. That improves our health, I think. And a dead Husk.
Sort of looks human. This one of the colonists?
No Husk creation spikes. Collectors brought Husks with them, taking colonists alive. Some other purpose.
These aren't the same creatures I fought on Eden Prime. They're more advanced. Evolved.
They still die when you shoot them.
Collectors must be experimenting on the colonists. What are they up to?
Fascinating question. Answer... probably unpleasant.
Guess we'll find out when we stop them.
The collectors aren't getting away with more victims. Let's move out.
Yeah. Gone.
No signs of resistance. Must have...
Yeah, I'm with Mordin for fascinating question. Answer, probably grim. And we do go a little bit more into that in a bit. No signs yet. Oh, bloody hell. Someone help, please. I'm trapped out in the open with a particle beam trained on me. Shit. Well, balls. That was bad. That was really bad. I just ran out into the open. That was entirely my own stupid fault. Right, I'm just realised Grunt's on assault rifles. I should put him on shotguns because with Husks especially, you can get closed down into melee real fast, and so having someone on snipers will be on shotguns will be well handy for that. And then when he's cooled down, we'll put him on... oh, that was an embarrassing miss of a shot. We'll put him on incendiary ammo as well, because that's nice to have, because it stops regeneration. Oh, can just take the top of that collector's head off. Wonderful. I feel like we should be doing more, taking more efforts to secure samples from the collectors, since we've literally never, almost no one in the galaxy has ever seen them in person much before, let alone had a chance to take a dead example of one back for study. And since we're planning on fighting them, I feel like that would be a good move, but... well, maybe we are doing it. Maybe we're doing it off camera, like how we got hold of that Seeker, allegedly. On the plus side, the countermeasure against the Seeker Swarm seems to be working, so that's nice. As in, we're not being paralyzed right now, which I suppose is only a good thing. Cheeky bit of ammunition, wonderful. Oh, I can hear collectors. Well, I heard like insect. Oh, blah, 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 blah. Where is he? Yeah, I heard insecty noises, so it's almost certainly a collector, and it is. Knock him over, will you, Grunt? Thank you. I love. That's one of the things I love about Mass Effect, being able to, from your own position, kind of like call on squad mates to do things. It makes combat so versatile. Anyway, here's some of the colonists.
Victim appears conscious, fully aware. Trap.
They've been like this a long time.
Again, for a lot of people, I suspect, nightmare situation of being physically completely unable to move, but completely aware. Interesting thing here, though. Particle beam. The collector particle beam is a heavy weapon, which we now get. And it's a very powerful heavy weapon, I must add. As you can see, it has 650 ammo, because we just get a load of ammo in with it. And it fires, I'll use it now.
I am assuming direct control.
I wondered how long until we were against this bastard. So, this is a common feature of fighting the collectors. This is Harbinger, so this is when the leader of the Collectors, the Collector General, possesses one of them individually. That one, you will notice, while the rest have barrier and then just health behind it, the Harbinger has armor behind his barrier. He also has biotic powers, which can be very dangerous. Let's test out our new particle beam on him. Particle beam, as you can see, is a solid beam which cuts pretty smoothly through anything. I love how effective the Collector's own weapons are against themselves. So the particle beam is nice because, unlike other heavy weapons, it doesn't fire in pulses or shots or anything like that. It fires as a straight, continuous blast. So it means you can see we've got through 100 of its ammo, so... Well done, Grunt. I hired you for a reason. Oh, there's one up there. There's particle beam in back. It's very powerful. And there we got through a quarter of its ammo. Oh, there's more power cells here. Wonderful. I'm still being shot at by someone somewhere. Ah, there's one down there. Oh, another Harbinger. Yeah, when you kill one Harbinger, it's very likely that another one could pop up. How am I alive? I've got a sliver of health left. Morden, can you incinerate Harbinger just to keep him busy while I heal? Ooh, that was bloody close on my part. Oh, there's another Harbinger. Yep, he just, wow. Completely melts when you destroy him. Jesus. I guess, well, you see, the Collector bodies are already starting to melt by the time that they become Harbinger, so... Ooh, this is a nice weapon. Ooh, I keep forgetting it's a heavy weapon. I'm just using it like a normal weapon. I'm going to hang on to the ammo for it for now, because we'll probably need it. I'll switch back to the cryo thing. I'm warming up to cryo ammo, you know? I mean, I'm not exactly going to be putting a lot of points into any time soon, but it's always a bit negligible, the benefits you get from actually putting points into ammo powers. But yeah, I was initially negative on cryo ammo, but I am warming up to it a bit. I think, especially when we get, in a couple of episodes' time, we'll have a lovely upgrade to our submachine gun, which makes it much more usable. And I think at that point, I will use submachine guns and, as such, cryo ammo much more. I can use Disruptor on it as well. It's nice to have options, I guess, is the moral of the story.
Company. Get out here, now!
You're human. What are you doing out here? You lead them right here.
You had to hear them trying to get in. Seems like it's hard to hide from the Collectors.
Those things are Collectors? You mean, they're real? I thought they were just made up, you know, propaganda to keep us in Alliance space. No, they got Lilith. I saw her go down. Sten, too. They got damn near everybody.
What's your name? What do you do here?
Name's Delan. Mechanic. I came down to check on the main grid after we lost our comm signals. And I heard screaming. I looked outside and there were swarms of bugs. Everyone they touched just froze. I sealed the doors. Damn it, it's the Alliance's fault. They stationed that Chief Williams here and built those defense towers. It made us a target.
Tell me more about this Alliance rep.
Chief Williams? Heard she was some kind of hero or something. Didn't mean nothing to me, though. Would rather she just stayed back in Council space.
Any idea what she was doing on Horizon?
Supposed to be helping us get the defense towers up and running. I got the feeling she was here for something else. Spying on us, maybe.
Tell me about the colony defense towers.
A gift from the Alliance. High-powered Guardian lasers. Supposed to keep hostile ships from landing near the colony. Had to build a massive underground generator just to give it enough juice. Only we couldn't get the targeting systems online. So the Alliance gave us a giant gun that couldn't shoot straight. Stupid sons of bitches.
Why do you think this is the Alliance's fault?
We're just a small colony. Nobody bothered us before we started building those damn defense towers and drew attention to ourselves. I left Council space to get away from the Alliance. Nothing good ever comes from getting mixed up with them.
The Collectors are targeting remote colonies. The Alliance was trying to help.
I don't need their help. Too many strings attached. That rep said she was just here to get the towers online, but mark my words, there's more to it.
If you have defenses, we can use them against the Collector ship.
You'd need to calibrate the targeting system first. It's never worked right.
Shouldn't be hard to figure out. Just need the location.
Head for the main transmitter on the other side of the colony. Pretty hard to miss. The targeting controls are at the base.
It's probably just better if you stay out of the way.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. I'll let you out, but I'm locking the door behind you. I'm not taking any chances. Good luck. I think you're gonna need it.
Well, we got ourselves a mission. We got a way to try and kick the Collectors off this planet. If you need to switch weapons up for any reason here, you can. I'm actually going to stick with the particle beam for now, against various things we will face in the future. Not saying anything, but it could be useful. Because we're going to hold it there for now. Thank you very much for watching. We've come to Horizon, a planet that's literally just been attacked by the Collectors. Next episode, we're going to try and use those defense towers to drive them back. Thank you very much, and good day.